Good morning, Skallywags. Shpoo here with another Mindless Drivel. And up until the last few days, I really never gave much thought to the country of Kazakhstan. When I did, I pretty much thought of one thing.
My name is Borat.
Which of course doesn't exactly paint the best picture of Kazakhstan. And now when I think of Kazakhstan, which granted still isn't very often, but still, now I have two things to think of. And well, neither of them really paint the best picture of Kazakhstan. You see, a Kazakhstani, I guess, actor named Yuri Tolochko recently got married. But unfortunately, here recently, his wife suffered a little bit of misfortune when she became broken. So Yuri had to send her off for repairs and is now waiting for her safe return. Oh wait, did I forget to mention that Yuri's wife is a sex doll? My mistake. Yes, that's right. One of the most famous actors in all of Kazakhstan married a sex doll. And, well, their love story is one for the ages. You see, the couple first met in a bar. And yes, according to Yuri, this is the official story. They met in a bar when another man made inappropriate advances on Margot. By the way, her name is Margot. But fortunately, Yuri was able to step in and protect her, and it was love at first sex shop purchase. Sight. Love at first sight. Of course, that's what I meant. Margot has actually since taken on a waitressing job at a bar, but I couldn't find if it was the same bar or not. I swear, some articles leave out the important details. Yuri says that couples should actually talk less and connect more, which is probably a good thing, because Yuri says that Margot swears a lot, but there's actually a tender soul deep inside. You thought I was gonna say because she can't talk, didn't you? But just because you can't hear her, you, me, anyone else who's not completely batshit insane, I swear it's like a total Lars and the Real Girl vibe going on here. Yuri says that he and Margot have actually come to realize that it takes more than words to have a conversation, which is very convenient, you know, because she can't talk. But what he does say she actually can't do is walk. He does admit that she can't do that. She also can't cook. I mean, imagine that. But apparently she does love Georgian food, and khinkali is apparently her favorite dish. Khinkali is a Georgian dumpling. And now, that's a thing that you know. Be sure to watch Frivolous Facts here on Skallywag Productions every single Friday. So I know what you all must be thinking. What's their sex life like? Well, in a rather ironic twist, Yuri identifies as pansexual, and he says that their story actually turns him on more than sex itself does. He went on to say that he's very much into BDSM, and that he loves bondage and discipline, domination and submission, sadism and masochism. He even went on to say that he loves to be tortured, and says that he can endure a lot of pain. He says that he loves to dominate as well, and that Margot can do things that regular people aren't capable of doing. So that went on for like way too long. Welcome to the sex life of a crazy person. Yuri says that he got a lot of criticism when he first introduced Margot to the world. I mean, a celebrity dating a sex doll, I can only imagine. So much criticism, in fact, that Margot actually developed kind of a bit of a complex over the whole ordeal. So they did exactly what any rational couple would do. They got Margot plastic surgery. That is not where I expected that to go. And this was real plastic surgery, by the way. And that statement works as both a real thing and as a joke. But no, seriously, this was a real surgery at a real clinic with real doctors. And I would totally take the time to ponder what the doctors must have been thinking when he brought her in, but let's face it, I'm sure that the paycheck that they received to do what was essentially slap a wig on a doll and give it bigger boobs, they probably didn't care at all. And Yuri says that when she came back, she was totally different. It even bothered him for a while, but eventually, thankfully, he was able to get used to it. Which, oh man, that is so reassuring. I mean, otherwise, he might have had to go through all the trouble of, like, breaking up with her, taking her back to the sex shop, asking if he could swap her out for another one or maybe get his money back. Wait, is Margot technically a prostitute? Their entire relationship has played out over Instagram because, of course, it has. In fact, they both have Instagram accounts if you want to go and follow them. Maybe I'll leave some links down in the description. But if I do not go and harass them. They are just trying to live their lives. Okay, so he is trying to live their lives. And what's wrong with that? Yuri and Margot finally got engaged in December of 2019, and originally they had planned to get married in March. But with the pandemic, of course, they had to reschedule, unfortunately. Wait, can she get it? I mean, she seems to be able to do everything else. Then, unfortunately, the wedding had to be delayed a second time after Yuri, who, by the way, is a bodybuilder and an actor who refers to himself as Sexy Maniac, was beaten up at a transgender rally on Halloween night, leaving him with a concussion and a broken nose because he attended the event dressed as a woman. Not drag, mind you. He dressed as a woman at a transgender rally and was beaten up for it. And from the sounds of it, he got what he deserved. But the happy guy and his sex toy finally tied the knot in the power cord back in this past November. And they have now started their beautiful, albeit weird-ass life together. Or at least they had, until tragedy struck. Margot has become, and this is quoting Yuri, mysteriously broken. And we don't know what that means. Mysteriously broken kind of sounds like he just came home one day and found her to be broken. Like somebody broke in and attacked Margot for whatever reason. My money is on that creep from the bar from the night that Yuri and Margot met. But whatever it means, Yuri is beyond ready for his wife to return home safely. He told one reporter that when she recovers, it will be a gift for both of them. And let's face it, that's just sweet. Well, we certainly would like to wish Margot a speedy recovery as well. I mean, look, I kid, but it's all in fun. I'm the poster child Pisces. I have always said that the heart wants what the heart wants, and who are we to disagree with it? Find love where you find it. Who cares? Whether it's a man or a woman or a sex doll. As long as it's not illegal and you find love, you consider yourself lucky. I mean, there's a lot of people who never get that lucky. Some people can't afford to buy a real doll at the sex shop. So you do what makes you happy. So, to Yuri and Margot, if by some bizarre chance of happenstance this video somehow magically makes its way to you, just know that I'm happy for you. I can't say that it's something that I would have ever done or something that I will ever understand in any way, shape, or form, but hey, who am I to judge? So I'm almost afraid to ask, but what do you guys think? Is it too weird for reason? Or do you think that a bodybuilding actor from Kazakhstan falling head over heels for an inanimate object is a love story for the ages? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And while you're here, please comment, like, share, subscribe, all the wonderful YouTube things. We do, of course, have content every Monday through Friday, and it's a different kind of show every single day, so subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. Also, as long as you're out here on the internet, pop on over to www.geekycool.com. It's your one-stop shop for all things nerd. Whether you're looking for news, articles, opinion pieces, reviews, whether you're into games, movies, comics, whatever, if it's a nerd type of thing, you're going to find it somewhere on that website. You can also find them on Facebook and on YouTube. They also do a live broadcast every single Tuesday night. You can even catch me on there from time to time. And the show is completely interactive. So go, join, be part of it, and interact. So if you would please go show them some love. Once again, that is www.geekycool.com, and be sure to tell them that the Skallywags sent you. So once again, guys, that is going to wrap it up for another Mindless Drivel. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for a series of enigmatic events. And until then, thanks for watching.